Okay, hello. So in these videos, I'm going to explain about the matrix, which is Form 5. It is Form 5 for Modern Maths. But then in this video, I will more focus on the paper 2, which is all about the inverse matrix, identity matrix, and yeah, paper 2 will ask you to solve about the simultaneous linear equation using the matrix, which is you have to find x and y using the matrix. Okay, so before I go into the partial question, I just want you to understand some basic concept about the matrix. Okay, first, okay, what is we so-called identity matrix? Okay, you will see identity matrix like 1, 0, 0, 1, or sometime the book will write I stand for identity matrix in this chapter. Okay, I just want you to understand identity matrix as the meanings of 1, which is number 1. Okay, so let's say A multiple I, what will you get? You will get back A. Why you will get A? Because you imagine A multiple 1, of course you will get back A. Correct or not? So identity matrix over here means 1. Okay, means 1. Mean no matter what matrix multiple with identity matrix, you will get back that matrix. So like A multiple identity matrix, you will get back A. If B multiple identity matrix, you will get B. If C multiple identity matrix, you will get back C. Because identity matrix means 1. Okay, means the number 1. Okay? Okay, if you understand about this concept, so for example, if I tell you that let's say I tell you that A multiple B, I will get identity matrix. Mean A multiple B, I will get identity matrix. Okay, now you imagine if A multiple what, you will get back 1. Okay, this is something mathematical. A multiple any number, I will get back 1. Okay, if you learn about mathematics, you want to make the A become 1, you have to multiply 1 over A. Correct or not? Because if A multiple 1 over A and A you can simplify, and then you got 1. Therefore, this one in integers form 1 over A, what do we call? We call it A negative 1, equals to 1. So if A multiple B, I will get identity matrix. Therefore, B is actually A inverse. Okay, B is actually the A inverse. Very simple. If you want to get identity matrix, you just need to multiply the inverse of that one. If A want to get identity matrix, then A multiple with A inverse. So if B want to get I, you just multiply with B inverse. Okay, because B inverse is 1 over B. What? If B multiple 1 over B, you will got I. Because I is meanings of 1. Okay, this is some concept I say very important, especially in paper 2. However, I can find out that actually most of you still cannot understand why B multiple B inverse will equals to I. Okay, so I'm going to use some examples to make you understand better about this one. Okay, for example, I tell you M is a 2 multiple 2 matrix. Okay, in last video we learned 2 multiple 2, something like A, B, C, D, correct or not? 2 multiple 2 matrix. Okay, then M multiple with simply 1, 2, 3, 4. I will got 1, 0, 0, 1. That means if M multiple this matrix, I will get 1. Then what is M? He will ask you to find M. Therefore, you have to understand. Okay, imagine this matrix 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe I let this matrix 1, 2, 3, 4 1, 2, 3, 4 equals to A. This one we call it matrix A. Therefore, if M multiple A, I will get I. Means I actually are identity matrix and stand for the meaning of 1. Okay, M multiple A, I will get 1. So therefore, I know M actually is A inverse. Correct or not? Because A inverse multiple A, I will get 1. So therefore, in order to find the matrix for M, I have to find the A inverse, because M actually equals to A inverse. Okay, you just need to memorize something like this. If you got this matrix, he tell you another matrix multiple this matrix will get 1, 0, 0, 1, means we will get 1. So then this matrix will be the inverse of this matrix. Okay, so if I want to find M, I just want to find inverse of A. Okay, I let this one equal to A, so I'm going to find inverse of A. Okay, I'm going to find A inverse. Okay, the formula tells us that is 1 over AD minus BC, and then A and D we have to change place, become DA, B and C we have to add negative. Okay, this is the formula, correct or not? So A, B, C, D, so we have here is A, B, C, D. Okay, I just write the arrangement for you. So 1 minus AD, 1 multiple 4 is 4. Minus BC, 2 multiples 3 is 6. And then 4 and 1 you have to change place, and 2 and 3 you have to add a negative. Therefore, you got 1 over negative 2, 4, negative 2, negative 3, 1. And then 1 over negative 2, this is scalar, right? You have to multiply into 4 of it. So therefore, you got negative 2, 1, 3 over 2, negative 1 over 2. After you multiply negative 1 over 2 to all of it. Okay, therefore, this is A inverse. Okay, I say M actually same with the A inverse, right? So this is the matrix for M as well. If you not believe, you can just multiply this matrix with 1, 2, 3, 4. You will get back 1, 0, 0, 1. This is the meaning. Whenever A, he just need to multiply A inverse, he will get I. No matter matrix, he just want to multiply the inverse of themselves, then they can actually get 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay, this is the meaning. Okay, just don't make you so confused, so maybe I just explain another. Okay, in the exam, sometimes the inverse matrix, they will come out in this form. Inverse matrix, they will come out like 1 over K, and then he give you A, B, C, D and A, B, C, D and K can be any number. All of this is constant. But then sometimes they will write like this. You have to understand when you see 1 over K, K actually is the meanings of AD minus BC. Just after minus, you got one value called K. So this one we call it inverse form. This one we call it inverse form. Okay, so whenever you see this one, you know this one is the inverse matrix. Okay, whenever, of course, sometimes he will write any alphabet over here, like 1 over M or 1 over L, 1 over Z. It can be any number. Like this is just the variable I use over here. Just a constant alphabet I use over here. It doesn't matter about what is the K over here. Okay, so this is something like inverse matrix form. Okay, just memorize this one because it's very important. If not, you couldn't solve the question. And then you might see another question. He say, if the matrix have no inverse. Okay, if you see no inverse, or it's not a, or sometimes they will write have no inverse matrix, or sometimes they will write, okay, M multiple M inverse is not equals to I. Okay, you will see something like this. When you say no inverse or M multiple M inverse is not equals to identity matrix, that mean what? That mean AD minus BC will equal to 0. Whenever you see this one, you straight away you have to understand this means AD minus BC will equal to 0. Because when this one equal to 0, you will never have the inverse matrix. If AD minus BC is equal to 0, you will never have the inverse matrix. Okay? Okay? If why when this one equal to 0, you will never have the inverse matrix? Let me prove you using calculator. If this is 1 over 0, 1 over 0, you will get what? You will got max error. You see 1 divided by 0, you will got max error. So that means if you want to get the inverse matrix, AD minus BC cannot be 0. If this one be 0, that means there's no inverse matrix. Or m multiple m inverse is not equals to I. Okay, because m multiple m inverse, definitely you will get 1. I said no matter what matrix, just multiple back their own inverse, they will get back I. But then if you say not equals to I, that means there's no inverse. If there's no inverse, that means AD minus BC will equal to 0. Okay, this is one of the information you have to memorize and you have to understand. If you are not understand, also never mind, you make sure whenever he said no inverse, you have to write AD minus BC equal to 0. And then where is this information come from? Come from your matrix. If let's say he give you something like this, 1, 4, 7, negative 2. So he said maybe this, I call this one is A. Then he say actually the matrix A have no inverse. If this one have no inverse, that means AD minus BC equal to 0. But then most of the time he'll ask you to find variable maybe it's K4 7 negative 2. And then he say the matrix A have no inverse, then I know negative 2 multiple K, negative 2K minus 4 multiple 7 is 28 equal to 0. Then he will ask you to find the value K. He will ask you find K. Therefore, like negative 2K equals to 28, K equals to negative 14. Therefore, you can straight away find K. When he say no inverse, you please remember this one, AD minus BC will equal to 0. Because if you want to find inverse, AD minus BC impossible to become 0. Okay? Okay, this is almost all the information I want to bring out. Just the last thing. Okay, about the simultaneous linear equation. So let's say about simultaneous. Okay, if simultaneous linear equation, okay, sometimes he will give you equation something like this. Okay, let me see some place over here. Okay, sometimes he will give you maybe 3x minus 2y equals to 10, and then 7x plus 3y equals to negative 2. And then he asks you solve this simultaneous linear equation using the matrix. So over here you got one very important things you have to do is you have to write this one in the matrix form. So whenever you want to write this one in the matrix form, you will have a 2 multiple 2 matrix multiple with 2 multiple 1 matrix, and then you will got 2 multiple 1 matrix. Okay, this is the three of this matrix you're going to remember. And then it's very easy. If you can understand about this one, you just fill in the blank. Okay, so 2 multiple 2, all of this one you get from the number for x and y. Means the constant for x and y. And then here you will fill up x and y. If this one is x first, then only y, then you write x, y. If this one is m and then n, then you write m, n. If this one is u and this is v, you write u and v. So over here, you're going to write the number accordingly. You see, 3, negative 2, 7, and 3. So I'm going to write 3, negative 2, 7, and 3. Okay, just accordingly. And then after that, here you write the answer. 10, negative 2. Okay, after you form this one, normally they will ask you to find x and y. So how to find x and y is very simple. You just need to move this matrix to the other side. Okay, if this one multiple this matrix, we'll get this one. So when this one move to the other side, will become inverse. Why I say so? Okay, for example, I give some, just simply give an example. If m multiples, okay, let's say I call this one k, will equals to anything. Okay, I call this one n. Okay, so if I want to find k, I will get n multiple 1 over m, correct or not? Because m move to the other side will become 1 over m. So therefore, this one in the metric chapter we call it m inverse. So therefore, m move to this side will straight away become m inverse. Okay, I hope you can understand. If you are not good in algebra, it's quite hard for you to understand. If you are good enough, then I think shouldn't be a problem. So, but then one thing you have to memorize is, okay, now x, y, I continue this one. Okay, when you move this one over here, you will got inverse. But then, one thing you have to memorize is, your inverse you have to put in front of this matrix. Your inverse you have to put in front of this matrix. Why? Because of the order. You imagine if you put the inverse behind over here, because the inverse is 2 multiple 2, right? From the last video I already mentioned, in order to make them can multiple, you have to make sure the middle number is the same. This is 1 and 2. That means you cannot multiple if 1 and 2. But then if you put in front, mean this one inverse you put in front of this matrix, actually is 2 multiple 2 and this is 2 multiple 1. That means the middle number is the same, then they can multiple. So therefore you will got, okay, 1 over k. Okay, mean this one is AD minus BC. Later you solve yourself. And then inverse, these two have to change place, and then these two have to add negative. Of course, k is actually AD minus BC lah. Okay, then you just multiple in, you can find 2 value and then you solve it. Okay, this is how to solve the simultaneous linear equation in metric form. However, if you still cannot understand, never mind, we'll have a look on the past year question together. Okay, I will have a look on the past year question together. I hope the more questions I do can actually help you to understand better about this chapter. Okay, let's have a look on the first past year question over here. Okay, I hope you can read this question. Okay, over here it mentions what? It is given that metric P, okay, this metric P, this is 2 multiple 2, and metric Q, okay, is this one. Okay, he says, okay, Q equals to K multiple 3, negative 1, H and 2, such that P multiple Q will equals to identity matrix. Okay, first information come into your mind is what? P multiple Q will equals to I. Mean one of it actually is the inverse of the other's one. So from here, I will got 2 matrix. P is like this, Q is like this. Obviously, I know Q actually is the inverse of P. Why? Because he have a K outside. Okay, I believe actually K is something like 1 over AD minus BC. Okay, I believe this is K. So if you can understand about this one actually is the inverse form, then you can easily to solve this question. That means I have to do the inverse P, because I believe Q actually is the inverse P, because P multiple Q equal to I. I say whenever you see this one means one of it is the inverse. Okay? Okay, then I'm going to do something like this. Okay, let Q equals to P inverse. Okay, let Q equals to P inverse. So what I'm going to do is, okay, I'm going to do P inverse. P inverse will equals to 1 over AD. AD is 2 multiple 3 is 6 minus BC minus negative 5. And then what I do over here is A and D we have to change place, 3, 2. B and C we have to add negative 5, negative 1. Therefore over here I will got 1 over 6 plus 5 I got 11. Then 3, 5, negative 1 and 2. Okay, and then what I do is I compare this one with the Q. Q is given, Q is equal to K, 3, H, negative 1 and 2. Okay, if you compare this one is this one, first we know this one actually equals to K, correct or not? And then he asks you to find H. 3, negative 1, 2, so H actually will equals to 5. Therefore, find the values of K and of H. So K will equals to 1 over 11 and H will equals to 5. Solve the part 1. Means solve the part A. Okay? I hope this question is not so difficult for you. So what you need to understand is you have to understand why he suddenly give you P multiple Q equals to 1, 0, 0, 1. Because I say this one, identity matrix means 1, correct or not? So if P multiple Q will equals to 1. So actually from here I just do something extra. Okay, if let's say P multiple Q will equals to 1. So actually P will equals to 1 over Q. Correct or not? So yeah, but okay, however you want to find Q, yeah, sorry, we shouldn't drop Q. So Q will actually equals to 1 over P. So that means Q is equal to 1 over P, we call it P inverse. So therefore I let Q equal to P inverse. Okay, yeah, I hope this video is not so difficult. Okay, however this one you do not need to write in the exam. This one just my explanation. Okay, to make it more logics. Okay, because of the battery line, I think I only can give you one more example. I prepare 4 questions to show you, but yeah, my video camera has run out of battery, so okay, let me do this one quickly. Oh yeah, just now that one I haven't solved the other part. Oh my god. Yeah, then maybe I will do one more videos to actually to teach you about the other question I have prepared. Okay, then part B. What I'm going to solve for part B over here? Part B is okay, so over here you will see, using the matrix, find the value x and y that satisfy the following simultaneous linear equation. Then I give you these 2 simultaneous equations. I say whenever you see this one, you have to write a 2 multiple 2 matrix. And then 1 is 2 multiple 1 matrix will equals to 2 multiple 1 matrix. However, all this order you don't need to write in the exam. So over here, I know this is 2, negative 5, 1, and 3. So I write 2, negative 5, 1, and 3. So this is x, this is y. So this is x, this is y. And then this is negative 17, and this is 8. So in order to find x, y, what I need to do is, I have to move the inverse matrix over here. Okay, and then multiply with negative 17 and 8. I say this matrix, you have to move in front of this matrix. Okay, if okay, actually we have the inverse for this one. You see this matrix actually exactly same with this one, 2, negative 5, 1, 3, right? So just now we just done about the matrix. We just done about the inverse matrix of this one. So the inverse matrix of this one is over here. So it's 1 over 11 multiplied with this one is 3, 5, negative 1 and 2. Okay, means actually this is the inverse for this one. So what I need to do is, still remember on last video what I mentioned, horizontal multiple vertical. So A multiple with A, B multiple with B. So over here, I leave the 1 over 11 beside first. Then I'm going to do the multiplication over here. So 3 multiple negative 17, I got negative 51. Yeah, and then plus 5 multiples 8, I got 40. Okay, and then another combination is horizontal multiple vertical. So -1 multiple -17, I got 17, plus 2 multiple 8, I got 16. So therefore this is 1/11, this is -11, and this one actually is 33. So I just multiply this one into both of these, I will got -1 and 3. This is x and y. Therefore from here I got x actually equals to -1 and y actually equals to 3. Okay, I hope these videos can help you understand a little bit more about the matrix in the paper 2. Yeah, because my camera actually run out of battery, so actually I will make another videos to explain about the question 2, 3 and 4. Yeah, actually here I only give you the question number 1. So yeah, I have another question 2, 3 and 4. So all of this I will come out in the next videos. So yeah, hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching.